Okay, welcome back everyone to another news time. I'm your host, I7. Another day of news time. Not that big of news today. There is some huge parts affecting some teams, but really, there's not a lot of news. There is big pieces of news, but there's not massive ones. First off, Marchment has re-signed with the Florida Panthers for a 1-year, 2-way contract worth $700,000. Marchment really just that AHL guy that's really going to stay in Florida, and if you need to call up, he's there for you, even though they do have some good guys down there in that AHL, and we'll see what Marchment can do. Here's one of the big ones. Anthony Mantha has re-signed with the Detroit Red Wings for a 4-year, $5.7 million contract. I think Anthony Mantha gets a lot more criticism or hate than he should. I thought Anthony Mantha played well this season. There were points where I was in Detroit and Anthony Mantha's very noticeable. He's a noticeable player to play against. I've seen him play in person. He's one of the 4 teams that I can say that for, and he's very noticeable on the ice. So, and I do have a clip. It's somewhere in my archives where on my birthday, I went to a game against the Detroit Red Wings, and you might even remember the game. The Red Wings were down 5-4 towards the end with 7 seconds left. Anthony Mantha tied the game, which really put up the respect for Mantha. I don't really know why, even though he beat my favorite team. I heard someone scream "F you, Mantha," and I started laughing. There was an octopus thrown onto the ice. It's awesome. It's awesome. The Red Wings have a great story when it comes to the octopus. But I have a lot of respect for Mantha, and I think that this 4-year, $5.7 million contract is really going to help out the Red Wings because he was their best player. I think he beat out Larkin for that best player spot. In all honesty, even though Larkin will probably be the captain next season, I think that Mantha is likely probably one of the best players on the Red Wings right now. The Rangers and Rangers+Strome exchanged arbitration figures. This will be a 1-year contract. The team is at $3.6 million. The player filed for $5.7. So we will likely see a $4.3, $4.4 million contract going at Rangers+Strome. Likely tomorrow or Thursday. Depends on how you look at it. Strome, a good third line center, gets a lot of more criticism than he deserves. I think that he's a good player to have on your center core. I think Strome with a 1-year contract seems about right with him. Here's the big one. This one kind of scares me. If you're a Dallas Stars fan, you should be relatively scared. Ben Bishop and Tyler Seguin are out for 5 months after surgeries. Now, 2 of those months, basically 2. 2 of those months will be November and December, so you're fine with that. But then the rest of the 3 are January, February, and March. Bishop, if he can play healthy, he is a great goaltender. Everyone's saying Khudobin's better. Khudobin should be the starter. Khudobin will be the starter, especially now that Bishop will be injured. But I think that Bishop, when he's healthy, he's a very good player. So he's a very good goaltender. So, I think that going into this, I think that with Bishop gone, it's going to hurt Dallas' core. You still have Anton Khudobin. Yes. Khudobin needs to take the energy from the playoffs to the regular season. If he can take that energy that he had in the playoffs with the Dallas Stars in their magical run, that's great. That solves the problem. Or for the most part, it solves the problem. So, that's really what they want. That's really what the Dallas Stars need from Anton Khudobin. Tyler Seguin, he was a good guy in the playoffs this season. He's a really big guy in the top 6. Arguably one of the biggest guys. He does get a lot of criticism for being overrated. At one point I thought he was overrated, but then I realized how valuable he is to the team. So with Seguin out for 5 months, that hurts the offense. But you get guys with you. If we get the same energy from Kiviranta, Ben. What else was I gonna say? Kiviranta, Ben, Gurianov, all the guys on the team. I'm gonna say Martin Hansel. No, he's not in the NHL right now. I think this Dallas Stars team, there's gonna be a significant difference, but I think they'll be fine in the most part if they can get good energy from Anton Khudobin and good offense from the rest of the guys. So yeah, that is the news time. Thanks for watching. It's a little bit of a short one. That's why I plan to make another video today, and that one's gonna be a bit of an interesting one because it's about EA Sports, because EA Sports deserves their own video, don't they, right? So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you all for the constant support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.